Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Cafu in towards the back stick. Cafu with the clearance. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a...
Great chance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another
Hazard! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Shot a goal! Rice. Vieira. And here's the chance to counter. Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's having a go! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Knocks it into space. Cafu. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And they're back in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Typo leading now. Great vision. Now it's Ronaldinho. Pass is just off target. And they can counter here. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Vieira. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. Tries to play it through. Maldini receives it in a wide position. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Yamal receives it in a good position here, knocks it out wide. Ball in towards the middle.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Cafu cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Vieira. Now it's Vieri. Modric. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cafu has found the net here, of course. Desai. Ferdinand. Maldini. Rivaldo. Modric. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. He has found the way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cafu. Vieira. Aimed beyond the defence. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Vieri. And here's Ronaldinho. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was...
It's Vieri! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Taipo with the corner, there first. Cafu getting this one clear. And that was nowhere near his best. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hazard. Ronaldinho. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Mbappe. Takes the shot! Rice. Ronaldinho. Rice. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Not the most accurate pass. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Taipo ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. Fernandes! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
That has sent him sprawling. Taipo has the chance to go the other way. Somewhat off target. He's felt that, hasn't he? And smartly reclaimed. Can he get on the end of this? Rivaldo. Baresi cuts it out. Vieira. Fernandes. Ronaldinho. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Mbappe. It's Hazard! And here's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that was vital. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vieira. Rivaldo. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Taipo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Clipped into space.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rice. Vieira. And it's Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Fernandes. Fernandes! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Cafu. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Oh, good-looking ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have...
Chance! And no mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is
and he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Taipo have their lead. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Vieri. Oh, such a clever... Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Vieri really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe...
Ah, he's given it away! He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And yes, it's him again. Paris Saint-Germain dragged themselves back again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. I think we might...
Shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. And here's Vieira. He's had a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this. But has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Hazard. He's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
5 minutes to add. Threads one in. Desai calmly anticipates. And here's Vieri. It's Asa! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Incoming delivery. And he's there to clear it. And that's it. Taipo can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Paris Saint-Germain have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And, of course, the right service into the box.
And Deco! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! Taipo are looking to go forward now. Fernandez. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got...
Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in, now the ball in. Deco. Oh, easy pickings there. Great ball, and he's in. Vieri! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Maldini clears it away. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Vieira. Ronaldinho. That's been cut out, well played. Rivaldo. Rivaldo running with the ball. Cafu calmly anticipates. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rice. And it's Vieira. Cafu. For Ferdinand. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, played right into his path. Big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just...
Good chance here!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It's anyone's ball now. Maldini, looking for the run. Now it's Rivaldo. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Ronaldinho. That's good vision. Rice, very much a man of this moment.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played into space, picked out, and the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Ferdinand. Rivaldo. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Vieira. And it's Rivaldo. Cafu. And the referee's awarded a free kick. Baresi. Fernandez. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's in plenty of space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Couldn't squeeze it through. And this is Rivaldo. And the referee has blown for half-time. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Taiko trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. He's rising! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no,
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cafu tries to pass it through. Rice. Great defending, strong and determined. Spread out to the left. Ronaldinho running with intent. And that's gone loose. Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Cafu is onto it in a flash. Well, they've got it again. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Deco. Chance here to counter. Fernandez going forward. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rivaldo. This is a promising build-up. Yamal. Chance, surely! Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cafu, spread neatly, and that's another good win of the ball. Desai. Oh, that's a key interception. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, he's found support out wide. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8. À sa place, le numéro 20.
Rice is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him away? Vieira. Now there, and he shoots! Oh, good finish! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce. They were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And he's being shifted off it. Messi! And that's a real chance missed.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Taipo have their second corner now. Van der Sar claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. pass is intercepted. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham. Can he finish? And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Le numéro 20.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And it's been played through. He's shifting through the gears here. No way he was going to let him past.
3 minutes.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Taken back almost at once. And this is Hazard, distributed tidily. Serves up across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cafu. And here's the chance to counter. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all...